Hey everybody, welcome to Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. It's been a while since the channel has had a Kent McCulloch, so we're going to fix that. Kent, that damn Mac 1010 is finally running. So I did end up picking up a different engine, but when I was swapping everything over, I think I figured out what was wrong with the other one, why it wouldn't idle. So guys, the automatic oil pump in these things mounts inside the oil tank. That's kind of a duh thing, I suppose, but there's a big gasket that goes right through here, and there's only one screw that holds it in place right there at the top. I think you guys can see that. So what that means is if you over tighten the pump and crack the base, thankfully that wasn't the case here, or you bend or damage the gasket, that's a direct port. That hole right there, it goes right into the crankcase. So that crankcase pulse is what operates the pump. Well, what I found when I pulled this apart, this had the later style gasket on it, and that gasket had a big ding right here. So it actually was bowed. There was a gap right there. I could put one of the little dental picks, I could get the tip of it in there. So, I'd been test running this thing with this cover off because if I still needed to do work, I sure as hell didn't want to get this all sealed up and not leaking. So, that was the vacuum leak that was confusing the carburetor. But whatever. This engine that's on here has plenty of compression. So, let's have a listen. Obviously she's oiling quite well. This would probably oil a 24-inch bar no problem, which is about the max that you'd run on one of these things. But that nice roller nose that's been hanging up there, got it all ready to put on as soon as I find some bar nuts for this thing. If I don't find them on the bench, I'll pick a couple up. But anyway, this thing is ready to go, Kent, and as you can hear, it'll hold a really low idle. I've got that set lower than it needs to be, but since it doesn't have an air filter on it yet, I wanted to see just how low I could get the thing to go and still hold its own. So anyway, the next time you come by to pick up a saw, you'll finally get that 1010 back.